Hello everyone, welcome back to Stando Food. We haven't done this video in a while, or I should say videos on this game in a while, although you will see videos for it. I haven't played this game in a while, so that is why if I look absolutely terrible at the game, that is the reason. That's the excuse I'm using anyways. Where we left off last time, I believe I was talking about the fact that with the fact that there isn't really any more upgrades, it's kind of difficult to continue the game at the original pace we were playing it at, which was every single, like once a week. So, because of that, I am going to do my best to continuously bring it to the channel every once in a while to continue working on completing it with the idea that we're going to be doing other games along the way to kind of keep people, watching some different games. That's kind of the thing. We don't want to keep playing just the same game over and over again because that could get boring. So, last we left off, the sandwiches were getting out of control. I remember that. I also remember the game intentionally clicking more times than I wanted it to, which is also something that is a continuation, so that's good. Nothing has changed here, and I'm glad to see it. The person helping me run the shop is also putting everything exactly where it doesn't need to be, so everything's perfect. Some might say nothing has changed. Okay, so let's put that there. Let's just go entirely... It's funny how some of the sandwiches, I imagine like the characters in the game are just seeing other people come up with these sandwiches and they just show up and they're like, I was going to order something absolutely dreadful, but I decided just to order a hamburger. Also, the videos in this month... Let me just check something real quick. I'm pretty sure this is going to be coming out in November. So, I guess I just spend the rest of my money on nothing. Pretty sure this video is coming out in November, though. So the rest of the videos from now on the channel will probably be around... It'll be over 15 minutes. Because I just think that gives us a better chance to actually complete some of the games. And... like, some Big Fish games in particular are on the longer side. They're going to take... like Stando Foods and the World Mosaics, they're going to take a little bit more time to complete, whereas games like Chicken Invaders might honestly be just a couple videos. I mean, it's been 9 videos, I think, is the shortest game on Big Fish. Well, actually, Halloween Trick or Treat, so technically 8, but I mean that's still quite a bit of time. That's kind of the big thing when it comes to completing these games, the Big Fish games in particular. They don't really have a set amount of time to expect one to take. They're not like some of the PlayStation 4 games that you guys might have seen by now. They have more concrete completion times. I mean, some of them can literally take a minute. I think I completed one in 40 seconds, so... It wasn't much of a game in terms of gameplay, but it did have trophies. That's why we're counting it as a game, air quotes. I wanted to just check and see. There's really nothing else for me to buy besides sauces. Man, that's, Okay, so where did we leave off on this? Are we at the Salad Princess? Is that where we were at? Finished. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we were at this area. Yeah, so there's there's quite a bit left of this game. That's why I'm saying, why is that supposed to be there? I don't get what's going on here. Is that supposed to be 4-starred already? Let's go to the variety buffet. That's why that's not much of a variety. Is that supposed to be a joke? Huh, variety. That's why, like, with the Big Fish games in particular, it's going to be kind of difficult to complete them in the terms of you know, like, let's just play nothing but Big Fish games, the same Big Fish game over and over again, because if anything, it just kind of, like, games like this, there's not a lot of upgrades. That's the problem. If there was upgrades, I would have no problem with it. But once you get past the upgrades for, like, the coffee maker, the air conditioner, and the jukebox, I mean, you can buy sauce, but, like, is that really something that's intriguing? I mean, I guess the comeback to that is, well, there are different sauces for different sandwiches and yada yada yada. Who cares? You know, like, that you don't even need to put sauce on the sandwiches. And you have plenty of money. Why did I make that? You have plenty of money to just go through the game without the sauce. It's like, it's not like there's an essential need. Which is a good thing in itself, because some games, you're going to see it. They force you to use these items, or it's like you will not make enough money. But in particular for Stando Food, especially the first game, there's just like, why did they have a poor performance? What was poor about that? I got every customer done. What was poor about that performance? And other game's just messing with me. Is it angry because I'm insulting it? Like, all I'm basically trying to say is that as a content creator purposes, Stando Food just doesn't have the variety of, like it's kind of like, so you have what's the game I'm thinking of? You have, like, Chicken Invaders, right? Like, it's just an arcade game. But the comeback is that, yes, an arcade game, so it ends relatively, like, quickly, and its thing that keeps you playing it is the fact that it's an arcade game. You know, like, it's got stuff to do in the levels. It's not kind of the same thing over and over again. The problem with Stando Food, at least the first one, is once you get past, like, the third area, everything else just kind of becomes extra. It's like, why bother doing these other restaurants if it's just the same thing over and over again? That's the main problem. I like the game. It's just when you break it down as a video potential, it kind of starts lacking. Which is sad, because it's a good game. Just, I'm trying to think of, like, games that you guys would want to watch, and Stando Food and, like, the World Mosaic, especially. The first World Mosaic, it just kind of drags. Like, I think it's a 20-hour completion average. And it's like, at the rate I'm playing these games, is there enough to, in terms of, like, is there enough actual eventful stuff happening besides just making this for, like, a walkthrough, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, so that one's rating was good. I don't understand how the other one was poor. And did I beat it so fast, just didn't understand what was going on? But that's kind of why, like, this month especially, we're going to be trying out some new things for the channel and seeing if you guys want to stick with the Big Fish. Do you want to do, like, designated Big Fish videos? Do you want to do, you know, like, this day will be for Big Fish games, and then every other day will be for, you know, this type of game or this type of game? It's going to be interesting to see. Because I've got some ideas for this month. It's going to be, oh, jeez. I mean, there's going to be possibly some crazy stuff happening, like... And again, I have to remember that I'm making this video, and there's potentially over a month ahead of time, because I'm really far ahead in recording right now, because I don't know when my health's going to start acting up again. But, there's quite a bit of things that could possibly be happening soon, so this video might even have already had some of the ideas I'm talking about right now happen. So, just being honest with people. Okay. I mean, the crazy part would be making this video for this level and then doing a speed run. Or not a speed run, doing a live stream for future levels, but I won't do that. That'd be stupid. I'd really like to understand why that was excellent, but the other one was poor. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll get the 3 stars regardless. Let's do... Let's do the Salad Princess. This should just be different lettuces. Okay. I mean, I guess the one cool thing is we'll be able to figure out what happens once we get past the stacks of dollars, like rubber banded, I guess, together or something. And if you guys have any games you want me to try out or play on the channel, let me know. It could be Big Fish, it could be PlayStation. I mean, in November, there's going to be the startup, if not already, of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred Card Games, which is a Game Boy Advance game. So, like, I don't care what system it is. There are certain games I'd like to kind of hold off on completing just because it could start up a massive problem. One of them being, like, Pokemon, because Pokemon is such a long franchise now that to complete Pokemon would require, you know, we have to have like the talk. Do you want me to do Pokemon and then just like first generation stop, or do you want me to do Pokemon, just straight Pokemon, just non-stop Pokemon? Like it becomes a problem when you have a franchise as large and as time-consuming as Pokemon would be to actually complete, because the Pokédex is a requirement. So, like, the first generation would be like, oh yeah, maybe you can do it, you know, with a right use of a guide or a map for quickly, but, you know, once you get past basically Gen 3, you're at a point where it's like, oh yes, just 500 Pokemon, nothing to see here. That's why Pokemon is a big no-no right now on the channel. There will come a time where Pokemon will be on the channel, but it's not yet. Not today. I don't even know if like a lot of people told me to, if I'd even change my mind then, because like I like to play the games people recommend to me, but it's just I know what Pokemon's gonna bring with it. I mean, even Yu-Gi-Oh! Is dangerous because technically to complete you would have to have every single card. And even Sacred Card I think has 900 cards in it, so it's like, yeah, it's going to take some time. It's going to be like an obnoxious grind at the end, but I'm in for it if you guys are into watching it. So okay, now I need to find the tomatoes again. Let's just see if I can grab another set of tomatoes and then just drop it all off. Okay, so now we can easily create a couple salads, I should say. Let's grab those tomatoes I see, just put all of them there. I need pickles, I guess that would also be important. Okay. What just happened there? But yeah, like one of the ideas, Digimon trading card game for the PlayStation 1. That game is like really underrated. Be great to play on the channel because you can level up the cards, you can level up yourself. There's so much to do inside of the game. And plus, I'm just a huge fan of Digimon overall, anyway. So. Those are the kind of games where it'd be like, do I start them sooner? Do I start them later? What kind of a sandwich is that? Oh, just a bunch of lettuce, okay. That was kind of a weird one. If I start those kind of videos earlier, it'd just be a problem with the fact that, like, right now the Big Fish games are basically the main things you guys have seen on the channel. Halloween has brought with it, you know, Flash games, and then another type of computer game, but so far no actual console games, which we also have a lot of, so it's kind of the big thing right now, is I'm trying to figure out what people want to watch on the channel, and how long, like, you guys want to see the same content. Like, do you want to see it every week? Do you want to see it, like, every day? What are you guys thinking of when it comes to a completion channel? A channel dedicated to just playing a game until it's completed. Well, let's do that. Because then we can go like that. And then we can go... I hope there's a lot of sandwiches coming up that's just a bunch of lettuce because, well, I guess you'd say they're not really sandwiches, they're salads, but whatever. Okay, and then like that. Let's just grab these, bring them over here. Ah, I did it again. See, what happens is I end up right-clicking to put the item back where I put it originally, and it brings it back to the conveyor you got it from instead of, wow, we have a lot of money stored up. And that's the problem. We're already $120 of just nothing to spend it on. So I'll probably do one more level. So this veterinarian paradise is literally just there, and I don't know why, and it's really bothering me. Let's go to the hen house for a level. But thank you for listening to me rant about my questions about the channel in terms of, like, what we should be doing and how we should be doing it. Okay, let's make that available. I need to get the cheese first. So I guess the hen house is just chicken sandwiches. I mean, duh, but, you know. Kind of surprised that it literally is just chicken sandwiches. I mean, the vegetarian place, I'm pretty sure, had eggs. So, was that really stupid? That probably was really stupid. I don't know all the rules for food, people. My brain. Okay. I see onions. Let's just go like that. I see more onions. You gotta somehow keep it... Let's grab one of the chickens, because I guess we just can't have chickens be put down in a way that makes sense. See, now with all these chickens, it could really come in handy to have chicken invaders. I wonder what happens if I don't get all of the customers, like, dealt with who are already there and another one comes into the line. Like, is there just a big problem that happens? I mean, it might be happening soon with how terrible the placement of all of the sandwich parts are and how quickly customers are coming in. Holy cow. Calm down. It's a chicken sandwich, people. Let's just get them done when I can. Okay. I survived. And that was the last level of this video. So, hope you guys are enjoying Stando Food. Thank you so much for watching, and have an absolutely great day. Bye, everyone.